Hello and welcome to my how to make a professional Joomla website tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you step by step from A to Z how to make a beautiful and professional website in Joomla for absolute beginners. You don't need any knowledge of programming or computers, just very basic knowledge. I will be showing you everything like how to get a domain name like www.yourbusinessname.com to how to get hosting, which I will explain in a bit, to how to get beautiful professional templates for Joomla, to adding content, adding images, adding videos, everything. So this is a full tutorial, should run over an hour, but by the end of it, you should have a beautiful professional website that a web designer would probably charge you about 2,500 bucks to get. Um, so if you don't already know, Joomla is a content management system, which means just that. It will manage all your content, your pictures, your videos, your text content, everything. It will make it real neat and nice to work with so you can add or delete content easily. Um, Joomla is used by lots and lots and lots of people. Big sites like Porsche and MTV, Kellogg's, eBay, and many others. Joomla is great because it has lots of downloads each month, about 1 million downloads. So that means there's lots of support, lots of plugins, lots of templates, and lots of other resources for Joomla. Joomla is very powerful, but it's also very easy to use. So you'll be able to do a simple site, but as your business or site grows, you'll be able to add more functionality. So here's the site that we're going to create today. This site took me about an hour to create. It was very easy, and as you can see, it's a nice, simple, professional, clean layout. But there's lots of layouts to choose from, and you can still follow along no matter what layout you choose. So on this site, I have a cool image slider, lots of little what are called modules, these little text boxes, um, another menu, another module, some social icons, services page with a pricing table. So if you have any packages that you can compare, you can put them in and have your clients buy them. Nice clean photo gallery so you can show off maybe a portfolio or your work or whatever. A nice accordion FAQ, which is nice and clean if you need to tell your clients anything about your business. A contact page with a nice contact form built right into the page so your clients can email you directly from your site. A map if you need to show where your business is. Some more contact info. And a nice clean about page, which could be a picture or a video or whatever, but with this basic information, you can create your site however you like it. I'll also be showing you how to make a custom logo using free software so you don't have to buy Photoshop or anything. So let's get started and see the things that we need to do in order to make a website. But more importantly, let's see how much this, what would be a $2,500 website, will cost us by doing it ourselves. The first step we need to take in order to make a website is get hosting. Uh, Hosting is basically a computer that's on 24 hours a day that all of your files get uploaded to, all of your Joomla files, all of your pictures, everything, your whole website, so the whole world can access it from the internet. So the hosting will be about 10 bucks a month. The next thing we need to do is get a domain, and this is usually in the same step as getting hosting. So this is $12 per year. Then we need to get and install Joomla, but Joomla is free, and installing it is one click, so that's pretty easy. Then we need to get and install a theme. A theme is what will make your website look the way it does. There's lots of different looks, and there's lots of different themes to choose from. There are premium themes, which cost anywhere from $10 to $50, and then there's free themes. But I definitely recommend just getting a premium theme because they look a lot better. They have a lot more features, and the people who make the theme will give you support if you need any sort of help. So this will cost 0 to 50. The theme I got cost 40, I think. And I'll show you where to get either free or premium. Then we need to add our content. Then we need to create a logo. So in order to create a beautiful, professional $2,500 website, it's going to cost us anywhere between $22 to about $70, depending on which theme we get. And I'll also show you a coupon code which will get you 25% off this hosting fee. So let's get started with the hosting and getting a domain. Let's open up our web browser and head over to hostgator.com. HostGator is the hosting service that I've been using for about 5 years, and it's great. There's never been any problem to me. I've had no downtime on my website. The free live support, chat support, is fantastic, and it's just a really well-known, top-rated hosting service. So let's head over to View Hosting Plans. And there's lots of plans to choose from, but my favorite is the baby plan because it gives you unlimited domains, which means you could have yourcompany.com or ilovecats.com and ilovedogs.com all on the same server. With the hatchling plan, you can only have one domain. So let's do baby plan, and I like to do monthly because I don't want to be locked into anything. Order now. This is the important step of choosing your domain name, the name of your site. Like HostGator is hostgator.com. You have to choose your.com. So there's lots of domains that are not available, just as a warning, so don't be discouraged when you find out that the one you want isn't available. So I'm going to try cool Joomla tutorial.com. You can also try .net or .org. And HostGator will always have a 20% off coupon code. But to get 25% off, you can enter HostGator 2512. And that'll give you an extra 5% off. And also, if you already have a domain name, you can just enter it in here and then transfer it from GoDaddy or something like that. So continue to step 2. Oh, and also if you enter a domain name on step 1 that's already taken, you will have to re-enter the coupon code. So HostGator 2512. So step 2 is just making sure you have the package you want with the billing cycle and the 25% off. Another thing to note is if you're not from the US, you can click PayPal and sign up that way. So I'm gonna fill out all this information and I will see you on the next page. So step 3 was just a confirmation and you should be receiving an email now. So just click your email and then we're gonna log into our control panel for our domain and hosting. So remember the username you made in step 2 and they automatically create a password for you. So just copy this password, click on your control panel, type in your username that you made on step 2, and then paste in the password you copied from your email. And now we're in the control panel for our domain and hosting. This is where you can get live chat support. You can see the stats for your server, how much space you have, how much bandwidth. But this is also where we can install Joomla. So to install Joomla, just scroll down until you find Quick Install under Software/Services. Click it. And then under CMS Software, you will see Joomla. Now we're going to install the actual Joomla system. So press Continue. And if you want it on the root of your site, like cooljoomlatutorial.com, just leave this blank. But if you want like cooljoomlatutorial.com/Joomla site, you could type in Joomla site. But I'm going to leave mine blank. Keep auto upgrades on. Enter in your email address. Enter in a username. It can be any username. I'll choose admin, but you can choose any name you want. This is for your new Joomla site. Then type in your site name, which can be your company name or something. And leave sample content off. Don't check this. So click install now. And it congratulates you and tells you your password. So remember your username, and here's your password, and then you can see the front end or the home page of your site by clicking here. So this is a clean Joomla install with nothing on it. Or we can click here and go to our administration control panel for Joomla. So it's going to be yoursite.com/administrator to see the back end of Joomla where you can add content and make all the changes that we're about to make. So type in your username and then paste in the password that they just created for you. Click login. And this is where it all happens for Joomla. This is where you can add content. This is where you can add new plugins. This is where you can add new templates. This is everything for making changes on your Joomla site. Again, just go to yoursite.com/administrator and you'll be in the back end of your Joomla website. Now, if you want to go back to the home page of your site, from the control panel, you can just go up to the top right and click View Site. And this will bring you to the home page, or you can just go to the new domain you registered. So mine's Cool Joomla Tutorial, and this homepage can be now viewed from any computer on the internet. So this is public and broadcast to the whole world. So let's go back to our administration control panel, and first thing to do is change the password. So it's something we can remember. So I will type in a password I'll remember, just so I can log in and not have to copy a password every time. So since we've got our Joomla installed now, we can scratch that off the list And the next thing to do is get and install a new theme. So there are websites which just specialize in selling or giving away free themes, and you can find them by going to Google and typing in Joomla templates, and you'll see Shape5's good, Rocket Theme's good, but I got my template from themeforest.com, and you can go to ThemeForest and then go to CMS and click Joomla and see all their themes that are for sale. All of the ones I'm showing you right now are premium paid themes. So you can sort by sales, rating, price, and just check out any of these themes. Click a live preview to see if you like it, test it out. And just keep looking till you find one. But the one I got is called WS None. So you can search for that and click it. And the cool thing about this theme in particular is that it's a what's called a responsive theme. So that means if we go and load this site up on like an iPad or an iPhone, it will resize so it looks perfect on any mobile device. So I've already bought this theme, but if you want to buy this theme or any theme like it, just go to any of the sites I've mentioned, click purchase, and then after you purchased it, just download it to your computer. Now to find some free themes or free templates, you can just also Google that. Just go free Joomla templates and you'll see lots of sites, but you'll also see that most of the templates don't look as good as the premium ones. So you have to decide for yourself. Either way, you can still follow along with this tutorial, but you can check these out or any of the listed sites on Google and just download the zip file to your computer and we'll start to install the theme. So I've downloaded my theme here and now I'm at my administration control panel. So to install it, we go to extensions. Since a template or a theme is an extension, so is a module, so is a plugin. Just go to extension manager and I have to relog in. Then just find your theme that you just downloaded, unzip it on your computer, and there will be lots of different files, and we want to find the template file. So template for Joomla 2.5, and it's going to be a zip file. You always upload zip files to the extension manager, no matter if it's a template, no matter if it's a plugin or a module. It's always going to be a zip file. So we can just drag that zip file over to the choose file and upload and install. Okay, so it says installing template was successful, but we're not done installing the whole template because most templates come with other extensions like components, modules, and plugins. And we'll go over the difference between these as we go along, but for now, let's just install everything that this template came with. So I'll go to the components file, find the zip or zips, drag it in and upload. Go back, modules, we have to do one by one, drag it in, upload. And the next one. And also some of them might be in folders. So we have to open up the folders, find the zip, because some of these images are just kind of like um, directions or help files. So just find the zip and upload it. Go back, go to plugins, if your template came with plugins, find the zip and upload it. Okay, now it says all of them were successfully uploaded. So let's see the changes on our home page. And as we can see, nothing has changed. Why? Because we have only uploaded the files. We haven't enabled or made our new template a default template. So to do that, let's go back to our administration control panel, go to extensions, go to template manager, and most of them are the default templates that come with Joomla. And this one is our new template. So WS None is the template that I just downloaded. So let's click the default star next to WS None, and that'll make our template default template on our homepage. And as you can see, there's another star here, and this is for the template of our control panel. So we don't need to change that. It just changes the look of the control panel. So now let's go to our site. And as we can see, it has changed, but it doesn't look anything like a complete website. And that's because we haven't added content, and we haven't added modules, and we haven't enabled the plugins. So let's enable some plugins right now. So exit out of the home, go back to the control panel, go to extensions, plugins, and find your extensions folder and go to the plugins. And you'll see some folders or zip files that say GK typo or shortcode or siege. So we just want to type in GK, search for it, and set to the status to enabled. Just click the little red button. Then just do this for every plugin. So shortcode, I'm just going to search for shortcode and set the status to enabled. Now this one's siege. And this all depends on which template you got. Every template will come with different plugins and different modules. So now let's go enable some modules. So go to extensions, module manager, and there won't be that many to choose from, so we can just eye it out. And we'll see mod highlighter, mod news, mod accordion, mod responsive menu, and WS orbit. So that's all these right here. I can see that. And just enable each one. So now to enable the components, we'll just go to components, and it's called XMap. So all components are also enabled under the plugin manager. So we'll go extensions, plugin manager, and just search for XMap. And then we can just check them all off with this box up here and enable them all by pressing enable. So let's see how that made our site look. As we can see, it did not do anything. So all we've done so far is uploaded the modules and components and templates, and we have enabled them, but we have not added them to the template. So we finished uploading and installing our template. So let's scratch that off the list. And instead of giving you a boring overview of all the different little elements in Joomla, let's just jump in and start learning them as we go along. So let's open up our control panel. And first thing to know about are menus. By default, Joomla has one main menu and one item in the main menu, which is the home, because you need somewhere to go when you first enter the site. So that is this page. This is the menu item home. So in order to get something to show up on our home page, we would either have to create what's called a module, which we'll go into later, or an article, which we'll explain now. What an article is the primary content on your Joomla site. So it's basically a page. So you can have an about article or about page, or a contact article, which would just be your contact info. So let's create an article. Just go content, article, add new article. We'll call it the home article. And we'll write hello world. Then that's all we need to do, and just press save and close. And we won't see our article just yet on our home page. We need to send our menu to get that article. So let's go to the main menu. Let's go to the default home page. Let's go to menu item type and press select. And then you'll see articles. So we can point this menu item to many different things: a news feed, users, external URL. So if you wanted to send your people to somewhere else on the internet, but we're going to do a single article because that's what I just created. So single article. Then it will show me, if I press select/change, my options. And I made this home article. So that's going to be the one. So that's it. Just press save and close. And we'll see our article on our home page. See, it says hello world. So let's go to the article manager and delete that for now. And now let's learn about modules. And for this, I'm going to show you the demo site, which I bought the module, my template from. So I'm just going to go to the theme forest site where I bought my template from, click the live preview. And what you're seeing on this page is basically a bunch of different modules. See, this image slider is a module. This logo is a module. These text boxes are all modules. All of these little different sections of the site are all modules. As a matter of fact, all menus on Joomla are actually modules. And you might be wondering how these modules get their positions, or how do you know these positions? Every template you get will come with something that's called a module map, where they will show each position of each module. So I just go to features, module positions, and we can see that this is the slideshow module. We can see that this module is called top 1. This one's called top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5, or a sidebar. And you could put anything in a module. You could put a video in a module. You could put a picture in a module. You could put a contact form like we have over here. This is a module, but this is a module within an article. And this is another module, sidebar module. So let's look at these module positions and let's add one to the home page. So let's add top 1 to our home page. So I'm going to go back to the administration control panel, go to extensions, module manager, and then create a new module. And for now, I just want to do text. So to do that, we just press this one right here, custom HTML. And let's name it. We'll name it a new module. And then right here is where we select the position. So we look at our module map. We see, okay, top 1 position. That's what I want. Go back here, select position, and we can select our template here so it's not cluttered by all the other templates. And scroll down until you find top 1. Click it. Then we can add some text. Hello. And then another important step is the menu assignment. This is where you assign on what page or menu item the module will show up on. So I want it to show up on our only option, which is home. So only on selected pages, and I would check off home. So let's see if that works. Save and close. View site. And oh, I forgot to not send the menu item to an article, which doesn't exist now because we deleted it. So I'm going to send it back to where it was. Featured articles. Save and close. And now we can see our module that we just created. So again, to create a module, you have to go to extensions, new module, make a name for it, then assign it to a position that's on your module map, and then add something to the module, anything, and then assign it to a menu item. So it has to be assigned to a menu item. It can be assigned to multiple menu items or no menu items or just on one menu item. And you can also have your articles on the same page as your modules. So you can have a bunch of modules and an article all on the same page. But we'll go over that later in this tutorial. So with what we know now, we can actually start building our site. So I'm going to close these tabs up and go back to our administration control panel. And we can delete the module that we just created. It's called new module. And then let's put in a logo. So if you don't have Photoshop or don't know how to use it, you can create a simple logo at a site called Pixlr, Pixlr. It's like a Photoshop software that runs on your browser. So just go to pixlr.com and then click Pixlr Editor. And just go to File, New Image, And I'll do a width of 200. It could be longer if your business name was longer or shorter. Or I'll do 150. And a height of 80. This is how big the picture of our logo is going to be. So press OK. And that looks like a fine size for me. I'll make the background black. Then simply just take this text tool, just click the A button and click and type in logo or your business name or whatever it is. I'll select white for the color and maybe make it a little larger. And that's not very creative, but you get the point. So another important step to do is to go to the background layer under the layers window and double click the lock and just click the layer and then click the trash button. Now it looks weird, but this little checkered box thing will make it so we will have a transparent background on our logo, which will make the background color, which is black in my case, come through and just the logo will stand out. But if I were to change the background to blue, it would be blue in the background on my website. So let's just go to File, Save, and then select My Computer, name it Logo. And this is an important step. Put it to PNG, transparent. Press OK, and I'm going to save mine to my desktop. Now let's go back to our administration control panel. Since the logo is a module, we'll go to Extensions, Module Manager, create a new module, go and find the custom HTML, which will allow us to put an image in. We can title it logo, but we don't want it to show the title logo, so we will hide it. Then we'll select the position, and in most cases, on most templates, the logo position will just be called logo. Here it is. Oh, and when you're selecting your position, make sure it's under the template, so mine's WS None, that you have set as the default template. Because if you select something else, like if I were to select something on the bees template, it wouldn't show up because I don't have that template enabled. So WS None for me and logo. Next up, I have to upload this image. So I'll just go to this custom input. This is where you can put text. This is called a what you see is what you get editor. So it does just that. It's if you were to type in this, you would see that on the web page. So I'll just click this image button down here. And then press choose file. Go to my desktop and find logo.png. Open it. Press start upload. And that's not it. We have to select it. So it's right there, logo.png. And then press insert. So click it after it's uploaded, press insert. And it doesn't look like anything because it's white text with a transparent background, but we'll see it when we publish this to our site. So on the logo case, let's make sure the menu assignment is on all pages. So every page that's created after this, the logo will show up on. Let's go to the top, save and close. Let's view our site. Now we have a logo. I'm actually going to change the logo to something I have created earlier because it's a little bit better. So I'll go back to the logo module and delete this. Select a new image and find my logo. Upload it. Select it and insert it. Save and close and view the site. So next up, let's go ahead and put in the image slider that we can see on the demo site from where I bought the template from. Let's put this slider in with our own custom images. So I'll go back to my administration control panel. Go to extensions, module manager. This time we're not going to create a new module because I had already uploaded and enabled the image slider that the template came with. So that's the orbit slider. So if you're following along with another template, you can get the orbit slider by going to Google and typing in Joomla extensions. By the way, plugins and templates and modules are all types of extensions. Search for orbit slider. And then this is the one. Then you would just download it. Right here. And then upload this zip file to extensions, extension manager, and click upload. But I already have it uploaded, so I'm just gonna go to, I guess I added a new one. Trash it. And I will go to my orbit slider, select the position, and we know the position because if we go to the module positions, we can see that it's called slideshow. So let's find slideshow right here. And let's not show the title, so press hide. And I only want to show this on the home page. So only on pages selected, home. Next, we'll add our slides. But before we do that, we have to get our slides and edit them so they are the correct size for the layout. So to do that, we'll go up to our demo site, and we'll go home to where the slider is. So just click home, and you'll see the images here. And just simply click and drag any of the images up to the URL bar like this, and let go. Then you'll see just the image on the page, and you'll see the dimensions up at the tab bar or the title bar of your browser. And this works on all browsers. So it's 980 by 469. So now that we know that, we can go back to the home page, and I'm just going to find an image. So I'll just go to Google Images, and I'll search for space. And I'll do a large image. and this one will do. View full size, and I'll just drag this on to my desktop. Okay, we can close that. Now let's go back to Pixlr, the free editing software. And let's open an image. And we'll click on the image we just put on our desktop. So we'll just go up to Image, Canvas Size, Width 980, Height 469, and I'll click the center box, press OK. So I'll put that at 100%. So that's the correct size. Now all I have to do is save this, File, Save, and I'll do a JPEG, press OK, and save it to my desktop. Alright, I can delete the other one. Now I will go back to the administration control panel on the slider module. Just click on Add Your Slides. Under Picture, press Select. Under Upload Files, press Choose File. And then click the file that we just made, so desktop, and in my case, thumb.jpg. Start upload. Click the image, then click Insert. And then we can add some text like, hello, this is a slide. Alright, let's see what that does. Press Save and Close. And let's view our site. Alright, now it's actually starting to look like a real site. So I actually have some better slides already prepared, so I'm going to add those in, and I will just speed this up so you don't have to sit through it. Alright, here are the new slides that I just added. As you can see that having a black background on the left side really makes it a lot better looking. And you can do this in Pixlr by taking the paintbrush with a soft brush, like so. Go to the paintbrush and clicking a big soft brush, making the diameter big, making the hardness very low. And then just painting over the left side or the right side so it blends in with the layout. And that's what I did here. Now if we go back to the demo site where we bought the template from and view the live preview, we can see that they have these cool little buttons and this bigger text up here. Let's learn how to do that now. So let's go to the administration control panel, over to the orbit slider, press Add Your Slides, and then press Typography. Now you might get this error, which happens often in Joomla, and to fix this, let's close this. Go over to, just press close right here. Then go to extensions, plugin manager, find typography, click it, and then all you have to do is press save and close. And this usually fixes the problem. So back over to the module manager and over to the orbit slider. And if you're not seeing a typography button right here, it means your template did not come with one or you don't have it enabled. And the typography plugin is not available for download on the extensions.joomla.org site. But most premium templates do come with a typography plugin. So if you bought one, there is a good chance that you will have this button. So this is only for people who have this button. So let's click the typography button and make a blue button like we saw on the demo site. So click the typography button and find the buttons button. And you'll see all this little code. This code is called shortcode. Basically, if you type or copy and paste this code into any of the text editors in Joomla, like an article or a module, you'll be telling Joomla to make a button from the typography plugin that you installed. So let's copy and paste the bottom 3D button example shortcode. So copy, close this up, and press enter. And before we paste it, let's type a left pointing angled bracket and then BR, then a space, then a forward slash, and a right pointing bracket. And let's do that one more time. BR space forward slash right angle bracket. What this will do is make two spaces under the text, so our button isn't on the side of our text or too close to it, it's under it. This is some basic HTML code. Then let's press enter again or return on Mac and paste in that shortcode. So this is the shortcode. It's telling it 3D button, size, medium, it could be small, medium, or large. It could be all different types of colors. We can see the choices if we go to the typography buttons. It can be blue, white, black, red, or green. So I'll keep it to blue. This will be the HTML title, so when you go over the button with your mouse, it'll show a little message like on the typography button right there, the little yellow message. And this is the link, so we can link it to google.com, for example. And this is what the button will say. So I want it to say, click here, and I'll keep these little arrows. All right, let's see what that did. Save and close. And let's view our site. So refresh it. And that button is a little too big for me. So I'll just go back into the orbit slider module and change medium to small. See what that did? That looks about right to me. So in order for this to look even better, let's put some bigger text as a title above this small text. So I'll close it, open up the orbit slider again, and click add your slide. And I want this hello to be big and above this is a slide. So what I'll do is put my cursor right there and press enter. And then I'll type another one of those left pointing angle brackets, type in H2 and a right one. And this is more basic HTML code. And then I'll just close that code so it only makes the hello big. So I want to close that code off, and to do that, we type in another angled bracket, a /, and then H2. So only this is going to be big. So just hello, comma, just the stuff in between here. Alright, let's see what that does. Okay, that looks about right to me. And you can see the title right there. So it says this is a button. And if you wanted to edit that, you could go back to the orbit slider and highlight this and type whatever you want. Save and close. And you can see that it'll show up if you hover over it. Alright, let's start adding some modules to the home page. So let's go back to the demo site and view the module map once again to see some possibilities. So this is the live preview from where I bought my template, and I will just click module positions, and we can see every position possible. So I want to add 3 tops, but I also want to make them colored, this like gray and a white and a black. Let's learn how to do that. So let's make a new top 1 module. So I'll click new, custom HTML since we want it to just be some text. And on this title, we want it to be what you want it to say up here at the title of this module. So this one would be named top 1, top 2, top 3, but we can put any text up here. So I actually have some text already prepared that I am gonna put in. So let's make a new module from the module manager and then press custom HTML. And my title is going to be need help. I'm going to show the title, select our position, and I can just search for top up here. So top 1, and I'll paste in my already prepared text. And we want to put the menu assignment to only on the pages selected and select only home. And before we save it, we want to go back to the module positions website, the live demo, and we'll see something called a module class suffix. This will give our modules unique characteristics from one another. So this is how we'll make each module a different color. And the colors are predetermined by the person who designed this template. So it says how to add this gray module style. Simply add the module class suffix bggray. Please don't forget the white space in front of the phrase. So they want us to copy this bggray plus the space right here. Copy. Go to our module. Click Advanced. And under module class suffix, just paste it in, making sure we have that space. Alright, let's see how that looks. And it looks good. We just need the other ones to fill in the space so the top 1 module doesn't go all the way across the page. So let's add the other 2. Again, New, Custom HTML. Type the title you want to see on top of the module. For me, it's called Tip 1. Make sure we're showing the title. Select the top 2 position. We know that because it's called the top 2. And I will type or paste in my text and select only on pages selected on the menu assignment. Then for the suffix, we will just copy the border and the space. And advanced options, module class suffix, paste. By the way, these suffixes are only going to work on this template. For every different template, there's different suffixes with different characteristics. So one more time, New, Custom HTML. Tip 2 is going to be the title for me. Position, top 3. And I'll paste in my text. Select my menu assignment as only home. And then we'll put the advanced options on and copy space BG black for our module class suffix. Save and close. View our site. And it's looking pretty good so far. So one thing to remember for these modules on the top is to make them all about the same amount of text, so one isn't bigger or longer than another. So as you can see, I have the same amount of lines of text on each one. They're all 4 lines of text. So let's add some more text modules to the home page to fill it in a bit. So I'm going to go to New. Again, it's just going to be text, so Custom HTML. And I already have some text prepared again, so I will put in my text. Here's my title. I will show it this time. And position is going to be, let's see, I think top 4 will work for me. Search for it. Select top 4. Paste in my text. Only show it on the home page. I'm not going to do any module class suffixes this time. So I'll just save and close that. Test it out. Alright. Now add another one. Custom HTML. Here's my title, which I will show. Position. Let's see, top 5 should work for me. Copy and paste in my text to the body. Only on home. Let's test that out. Alright, that looks good. Now let's add one more to the main homepage body. New. Custom HTML. Title is going to be body. And I won't show the title this time. Let's see what position I want. We'll do bottom 1. Search for bottom. And I'll just paste in this dummy text. Only on home page. Save and close. Let's test it out. Alright, that's looking pretty good, but the only thing that's bothering me is this little home title right here. Let's learn how to get rid of that. So, let's go back to the administration control panel. And that title is under some of the menu options. So let's go to menus, main menu, click on home, and find page display options over here on the right hand side. Click it, and under show page heading, let's press no. Save and close, and that should get rid of the little home title. There we go, it's nice and clean, and it's actually starting to look like a real website. But we're missing one major part of the website, which is a navigation menu. So let's go ahead and add that. Back to the administration control panel. And before we create new menu items, let's create some articles first. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, Add New Article. And here we're going to create our pages. So on my website, I know I want an About Us page, a Services page, a Photo Gallery page, a Contact page, and we already have the home page. So let's put in an About Us page. I'll just type in the title, About Us, and I will just put in some dummy text for now, and then just go save and close. Now let's create another page. This one will be Photo Gallery, and save and close. Click New again. Let's add another Services page. And the reason we're creating pages before we are creating the menu items is because that is kind of the order of operation in Joomla. Because when you create a menu, you have to have somewhere to point it to. So we're creating the place where the menu is going to be directed to. So let's add that services. And we don't need to fill out any of these other options for now. Save and close. Let's add a contact page. Save and close. And that's all I need. So now if we were to go look at our site, we wouldn't have anything yet. So we need to create new menu items that point to each of these pages, and then select our module position for our menu, since a menu is a module. So to do that, let's go to the top and click Menu, Main Menu, Add New Menu Item, Menu Item Type, we'll select it, and we'll put Single Article, because all those little pages that we just made were single articles. Then it's going to prompt us to select which article we want. So I'll do the About Us page and name the menu title About Us. This will be the title that you see on the website. Now we don't need to put any other options in, so save and close. Again, new. Select menu item type as single article. select the article, and type in the correct menu name for the article. Save and close. New again. Select a single article. Select slash change. And we'll do services. Save and close. Whoops. Got to put in services. Save and close. New. Select. Single article. Select the contact page. And name it contact. Save and close. Now, if we go and see the site, still we won't see any menu up here. So to do that, we have to add in the menu module. So let's close this. And let's go to our extensions, module manager. And there's going to be two menu items for me to choose from. There's going to be the WS responsive menu, which I installed with the template. And there's going to be the default main menu module. For me, I'm going to do the responsive menu because usually when a template comes with a menu, that's going to be the main menu that they want you to put in. So let's just select that responsive menu. Let's hide the title because we don't want to see any title in the menu. Select our position, and most likely it's going to be named menu. So WS none menu. Click that, and we want to show it on all pages. Just like that. Save and close. Now, if we view the site, we have a menu. Now it's actually looking like a real site. And if we were to click any of these menu items, it will bring us to that article that we had just created. So it says about us, hello. If we go to the photo gallery, it'll be the happy face, services, etc. Alright. Now before we start adding content to each of our pages, let's add a footer with a submenu, some social icons, and maybe some information or an address of our business. So to do that, we'll head over to the module manager. So extensions, module manager, and create a new module. And this one will be custom HTML again. So we'll create a submenu, which will link us to other places on the internet or somewhere within our website. So this will be called submenu, and the position will be bottom 4. Select position, search for bottom, and click bottom 4. And now on this menu, instead of creating a new menu over here at the menus menu, we'll just create some links. So we can do that by going to our text area and typing in some text that we want to create a link from. So let's say on our submenu we wanted to link to Google. We just type in Google, highlight it, press this little link icon, and type in http://google.com. Then below it, press Shift Enter twice. And that'll make a smaller space under Google so the links aren't too spaced apart vertically. So press Shift Enter twice and we'll do YouTube, highlight it, youtube.com, insert, again shift enter 2 times, and we'll do Gmail, http://gmail.com. Now these links can be anywhere on the internet. They can be within your site or outside of your site. And this could be a faster way of making a submenu. So again, shift enter enter, and we'll do Yahoo. We'll link it to Yahoo. And I want this on all pages, so make sure your module assignment is on all pages. Save and close. And let's see our site. Alright, now we have a little submenu. So let's create another little module right here that says the address of our business and phone number. So back to the module manager. New. Again, custom HTML. And we'll name this address. We will show the title, and we'll select our position from the module map, which will be bottom 5. Select it, and we'll put in our address. So 123 address street, and I'll press shift enter to go right under it. 90000, United States, California. And we can also put a phone, and I won't hold shift this time, I'll just press enter, and that'll make a bigger space. Phone. Now we'll make sure that's on all pages, which it is, and we'll save and close that one. Let's view that. Alright, now let's add some social icons. So this time we aren't just going to go and add a new module, we're actually going to download a social icon module extension from the extensions website. So to do that, let's just go to extensions.joomla.org and type in share this Joomla. And we'll see it if we scroll down a bit right here. Share this for Joomla. And then go to download. And you'll see 2 versions, a J1.5 version and a J2.5 version. We want to get the J2.5 version because we're running Joomla 2.5. That's what the J means, Joomla 2.5. So just go ahead and download it and drag it onto your desktop. We can close this up. Now we have to upload the extension that we just downloaded. So extensions, extension manager, and we can either choose file and find it on our desktop, or just drag it right in. So upload and install. Now we have to enable it and add it into our template. So extensions, module manager, and you will not see it automatically added over here. We'll have to go to new, and we'll see share this for Joomla. Alright, now let's make a title for it. We'll call it social, and we'll show that title. Then we'll select the bottom 6 position. Alright, now we want this to show up on all pages, so make sure that's selected. And over here you'll see the options for the social icon module. So I think I'll just have all buttons, and I won't show LinkedIn. I'll include Facebook, include Yahoo, include email, no share this, and I'll save and close. Now let's check it out. Alright, looks pretty good. All this could be filled in a lot better, but now people can share your site or like it on Facebook or tweet it or email it to someone. So that's pretty cool. So let's move on to some actual content on our pages. So the first page we'll make is a simple about page. So let's go back over to our about article. So content, article manager. And we have an about us article. So on this one, we'll demonstrate how you can have an article and a module on the same page. So I'm just going to add a picture into this article, which I already have prepared. So I'll just upload a picture. Start upload. Insert it. And that is all I need to do for this. Save and close. Then I'll create a new module, so I'll go to Extensions, Module Manager, and enter some text into the sidebar next to that image. So I'll create a new module, which is going to be custom HTML because I just want it to be text. And I'll put in about, but I'll hide that title. I'll select this sidebar A position. So select position, type in sidebar, search for it, sidebar A. And I have some text prepared already. So I'll just copy that in and paste it. And I only want it to show up under the About Us page. So only on the pages selected, I can clear the selection and click only About Us. So let's save and close. View our site and go to our About page. Alright, that looks pretty good, but I would like to get rid of all of this little text and this previous and next button, just so it looks a little cleaner. So to do that, I will go back to the article manager and I will click options right up here. And here are the global options for every article. And I want to shut off all those options for every article. So I can just go to show title, hide it. Link titles, no, I don't want to show it. Intro text, hide. Category, hide. Link category, no. Show author, I'll hide that. Publish date, navigation, read more, show title, show icons, and hide the rest of these. Alright, save and close. Let's test that out. And it looks much cleaner, but this image is a bit too high up on the page. So to change that, we have to go edit our article where the image is. So article, Article Manager, click the About Us article, and we'll do a little HTML code that we learned earlier to make the image further down on the page. So click this little HTML icon, and we'll just do the left pointing angle bracket, BR space / and the right angled bracket, and we can just copy that and maybe do it 3 times. Update. As you can see, it went further down the page. Save and close. And let's see how that looks. About Us, and that looks perfect. Alright, now let's do a photo gallery. So if you didn't get the same template as me, this WS None template, you might not have the photo gallery that we're going to use, but you can easily get it for free at the Joomla extensions website, extensions.joomla.org. Type in Siege, and you want to download this. So click it, click download, and once you downloaded it, you want to upload the zip to the extensions extension manager right here. Choose a file and upload it. Then go to your extensions plugin manager and find Siege and press enable. So if you already have it and it's enabled, let's just go to extensions plugin manager, search for Siege, which I have already done, and click Siege. And usually with third-party plugins, there'll be directions on how to use it right here. So the first thing we need to do is create a folder of images that we want to be in the photo gallery. So to do that, let's close this up and go to Content Media Manager. This is where you can upload or delete any of the pictures on your Joomla website. So we want to add a new folder which is only going to be the gallery images. So over at Create Folder, let's type in Gallery, Create Folder, click Gallery, then go down to Choose Files, and I already have a bunch of images ready. So I'll just select them all, press Open, and start upload. A thing to note about the Siege gallery is your image must be named .jpg, not .jpeg, like some images are named. So make sure they're called JPG, and if they're not, just rename them. So the next thing to do is add the gallery plugin into our photo gallery article. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, Photo Gallery, and we can delete this. And then we want to enter in the gallery shortcode, which we can find at the Siege plugin page. But I already know it. It's bracket, gallery, bracket. Then we enter the folder name that we just created. So that would be gallery. And then close it off by going bracket / gallery bracket. And that's all you need to do. Save and close. View our site. Let's go to the photo gallery. And there we go. Now we have a photo gallery. So you can mess around with more options on the photo gallery if you go to the Siege plugin page right here. So let's move on to the services page. So on this services page, we'll put a nice pricing table like the one we can see here on the demo site. So we can compare and contrast our different services and prices. This pricing table was built into my template, and we can call it up using shortcode. But if you did not get the same template as me, you'll have to check if you have a pricing table also. So if we just scroll down to the bottom on our live preview, we can see the short code for the pricing table. So we'll just copy that and go over to our administration control panel and just go to Content, Article Manager, go down to Services, and we can delete this. Then, since this is HTML, we want to open up the HTML window and paste that right in. So, Command V. Press Update. And what this shortcode is asking us to do is to place an unordered list right here. So place here an unordered list, ULLI. We'll just delete that and press Enter twice. And then right in this blank space, we'll click the unordered list button right here. And just start putting in our pricing table. So the first thing on the pricing table will be the title. So that'll be the first thing we write in our unordered list. So let's say this is the bronze package. Now if we look at the live demo, the second option will be the price. $50. Third option is this writing in bold. So maybe like a small description for our product. And then the rest of the options will be the features of our product. And the last option, we can put a nice button using the shortcode that we learned earlier. So to do that, we'll go down to Typography, Buttons, copy this example, paste it in, and we can change this to black, and we can change this to buy now. Alright, let's make another package. So to do that, let's highlight and delete in between column 4 and column end, and press enter or return twice. Create an unordered list and make a new package. So this one will be silver package. This will be the description and the features. And I'll just go and copy this, paste it right in. Alright, let's make one more. So highlight and delete, place here an unordered list, delete it, and press enter twice. Unordered list. So the name of the package, the price, the description, the features, and paste our button. Alright, let's see how that looks. Save and close. View site. Alright, Now we have a pricing table to compare all of our products. So now if you wanted to have your customers get directed to somewhere where they could actually buy these packages, you could easily put in a PayPal link right here that would link them to a PayPal checkout. So I just realized that we forgot to add an FAQ page, so let's learn how to do that now. The FAQ that we're going to add is going to be this FAQ right here. It's called an accordion FAQ. So I'll close this up. And since we haven't added the FAQ page to our website, let's do that now. So close this up. Content, Article Manager, add new, FAQ, and we could just put in some dummy text for now. Save and close. Now let's make a menu item. So menus, main menu, add new item. Menu item type will be single article. We'll select the FAQ article that we just created. Menu title will be FAQ. Save and close. Let's see if that worked. And we have an FAQ page now. So let's add an accordion module to our FAQ page. Go to Module Manager. Now if you don't have this Clue accordion module, you can download it by going to Joomla extensions and typing in Clue, Q-L-U-E, accordion. Clicking this one, going to download, and they don't make it easy for us to download it. So the best thing to do is just search right here for Clue accordion. Click this one. Click read more. Then we want to download the free version for Joomla 2.5. So just download this zip and upload it to the extension manager. Once you've done that, go ahead and go to your content page and go to category manager, and let's add a new category. In Joomla, categories are just a neat way to organize all of your information, all of your articles, so they're in little folders or categories. So let's make a FAQ category that will hold all of our FAQ questions. So for title, we'll just call it FAQ. And we don't need to fill out any of these other options. So save and close. And now we're going to write out all of our FAQ questions into new articles. So content, article manager, add new article. And the title will be our question. I already have a few questions prepared that I'm going to copy and paste in. So my question is, how do I add a module to an article? And in the article text, we're just going to put the answer. And the important step of this is making sure we have this article in the FAQ category. So category, FAQ. Save and close. And let's make a new article with another question. So article manager, add new article. Our question for the title, category, FAQ. And the answer in the article text. Save and close. Now let's edit some options in the Clue Accordion module. So Extensions, Module Manager, Clue Accordion. Now, first thing we want to do is select the category of FAQ. So it's going to call up those questions that we just made. And the next thing to do is make a new position for the FAQ to be in. So we don't want to press select position. What we do want to do is make a new position that does not exist yet. So you can write anything here. Just write my FAQ. So we're making a new position within our article. Now under menu assignment, let's go to only on pages selected, select FAQ, and save and close. Now let's put that module into our article. So let's go to Content, Article Manager, FAQ. We can delete this. Then we want to tell our article to load up the module position that we just made. So to do that, we have to enter some code in. Let's type a bracket, then type load position, then a space, then type in the name of the position that you just made. So in my case, it was my FAQ, and then another bracket. Save and close. Now we just loaded the module into our article. Let's see it. FAQ, and that works. So if we wanted to change the name up here, we could go to our module manager and find Clue Accordion and simply change this to frequently asked questions. Save and close, and that should do it. So last but not least, let's add a contact form to our contact page so our clients can email us from our website, and also a map to show where our business is. Alright, so to add the contact form, we first need to download a contact module. So let's go to extensions.joomla.org. And the contact module that I like is called Fox Contact. So let's just search for Fox Contact. Now let's click this and click download. And scroll down to the free version and click download. Once it's downloaded, just put it on your desktop. Now let's go to the extension manager. So extensions, extension manager, and upload Fox Contact. Upload and install. Now once that has uploaded, let's go to extensions, module manager, and create a new Fox Contact module. So new, find Fox Contact right here, click it, and let's name it contact form. We can hide the title. Now again, we're going to put a module into an article, so we have to create a new position name for this contact form. So let's just choose contact form, one word. Let's set the module assignment on only our contact page, and then enter our email address right there. Save and close. Now let's add this module to the article. So content, article manager, contact, and again we're going to use the load position code to load up that contact form. So bracket, load, position, position, contact form. So this is the name I chose for my position. Then another bracket to close it up. Now just press save and close, and we should see a contact form on our contact page. That works. Now let's see if it emails us. And all of these options for each section of this contact form can be easily changed in the Fox contact module. And submit. All right, let's check our email. There we go. Emailed right to our email. So after that, I want to add a sidebar with a map and maybe some phone information right here. So I want the map and the phone number information to be, again, in an accordion module. So to do that, let's create a new category, content, category manager, press new, and we can name it contact info. You don't have to fill out any of these other options. Save and close, and let's create a new article. For the phone number, call it phone, and we'll put it in the contact info category. And the category is important so the Clue accordion module knows which information to grab. So we'll just put our phone information, and maybe a fax number, and that's all we need for this one. So next, let's add a map. So let's go over to Google and type in Google Map Generator. And I like this one, map.generator.org. Then you could put in your address right here. I'll just put in my city. And we'll select a width of 285 and a height of 550. And we can turn all of these controls off. So I'm just going to put none for any of these and choose street map so it's real clean. Then let's put generate HTML and copy this code right here. Close that up. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, because if we were to create a new article called map in the category of contact info and open up the HTML window and just paste in our HTML code for the map that we just created, by default the map actually won't show up in Joomla. We have to switch around a few options before it does. So we can delete this and add some dummy text and save and close for now. And what we want to do is go to Site, Global Configuration, and go over to Text Filters right here. And for super users, select or make sure that no filtering is on. So check off no filtering. Save and close. and then go over to Extensions, Plugin Manager, type in Tiny, and click this Tiny MCE editor. And over here on the right side where it says Prohibited Elements, we want to get rid of iframe. So we're allowing super users to put iframes into our text editor because the Google Map HTML code is an iframe. So let's save and close that. Now let's try to see if our map works. So Article Manager, Article, Map, delete this and open up the HTML editor and just paste in our map code, press Update, and there we go. It works. We can get rid of this and press Save and Close. Now we need to create a new clue accordion module and display it on the contact page sidebar. So Extensions, Module Manager, New, Clue Accordion. We can name it phone/location. Now we're going to select the sidebar A position. So sidebar, sidebar A, and only display it on the contact page, like that. And then select the category of contact info. Save and close. Now we should have a phone and map in a clue accordion sidebar on our contact page. And there we go. Here's the map, and here's the phone info. So that's it. That's how you create a fully functioning professional business website for a fraction of the price that the web designers will charge you. I really hope this has helped you, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me on YouTube or just leave a comment. I'll try to answer everything that I can. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.